What's going on YouTube? This is Jim Afanis from FilmGamesEtc.com, and today I wanted to bring you a little bit of the new Heroes of the Storm interface. Now this is the patch that does include the Lost Vikings, which just came out this past Tuesday. I'm not going to be playing any gameplay today, just wanted to show you kind of the new interface options and some of the polish that's been brought into this game, and I think it's actually really cool. So you'll notice on the front page, obviously we have the Lost Vikings, that's the latest update. But if you click on your portrait in the bottom left, you'll see there's a whole new slew of player summary information. At the top, it has your player ID. That's mine. If you wanted to add me as a friend, we'll play sometime. And then it gives a high-level profile summary. Now, you'll notice that since this is still in beta, some of the options in here are not... Some of the tracking in here is not from the launch day, but rather from last Tuesday. Some of them, it was hot patched later in the week. And I'll show you that as we go through each of the tabs. The profile summary, it does show games played this season. Now, this season does actually indicate from the time the alpha reset. I think about 4 or 5 months ago, they brought it down for about a week. That's when they ported all the profiles over to the actual battle.net service as opposed to the closed public test realm service. So this is accurate in terms of how many games I've played with each hero. And I have played about 235 games. It seems about right. It does include your player level, your cumulative total hero level versus AI, which isn't really implemented yet, and your ranked and your ranked league. Now, your ranked is ranked 50, and you work your way down to 1 on the hero league. I've only played a few games in that, so I'm starting to chip away at that. But it is neat just to get a high-level summary of who you've played and your most recent victory and some information about that. Player progression does show that I have hit level 40, and it shows what your player awards are. Now, I've capped at everything, but for many people, like at 6, you unlock your quests. At 10, you earn some more gold, and then the coveted Hero League doesn't kick in until 30. So if you're not player level 30, you can't join on Hero League. Now that this is all filled out, I'm not really sure what progression there is. I would anticipate in future patches this will obviously continue past 40, but for the sake of the beta right now, it's capped at 40. Your hero collection is a list of all the heroes you have. You can search by name, or you can just tab through and see who you have. You'll notice the heroes that are grayed out are heroes that I don't have. The level number at the bottom is the current level of the hero. So Nazebo was free to play on the rotation, and I did get him to level 5. I do own Elite Torn Chieftain, that's why he's in color. You actually see on the border the progress of each hero working their way up the that current level. So Malfurion level 8 isn't as far as Gazzo level 8, for example. It's kind of a neat little feature. The gold indicates that they're level 10, and I own the master skin for them. You'll also notice the gold portrait. Since I'm in love with Tychus Finley, he was the first one I did. Match history. This is something that they just implemented, and this only actually tracks real stats from when the patch went live. So you'll see down here before the Tuesday patch, it says unknown, unknown, unknown. That does tell if I won or lost, but all the details are lost in here. However, from Tuesday's patch on, you actually see it is populated with the character I played, the map I played, the result, and then off on the right-hand side, it shows you a list of all the heroes that were in the battle. Now, I would anticipate in a future release, you can actually double-click on this and open up the replay, but as of right now, it's just a running total, but I think it's a really cool functionality. Your statistics, this is only from the Tuesday patch. So, and it's a little misleading. I haven't played 114 games since Tuesday, but these are my takedowns only as of Tuesday. So again, this is still an alpha or beta, so a lot of this is going to change when the game goes live, but this is cool. You know they're going to do season gameplay. They've already talked about that, and this will give you statistics on your season, and then your overall map record, which I think is a really, really cool feature. And then lastly, here's a selection of all your portraits that you could select from. Again, the gold indicates that it's the master portrait, and that's why I'm using that one, because I like Tychus and he's the man. Another cool thing they added in the interface is down here. Your daily quests are now indicated by this exclamation point here. A little quicker way to pull up what you need to do, and these will actually pop up after the match is over as well and show you what your statistics are in daily quests. Lastly, the shop has remained largely unchanged. You could see the heroes are in order of when they released. So Lost Vikings just came out. Thrall was slightly before that. Then Jaina, New Barak, and such on and so on and so forth. Something they implemented a couple months ago that they've continued with is the discount. So Abathur this week is 50% off. That only applies to real money, not to gold. So he's not 5,000 gold. He's always 10,000 gold. In-game currency is never increased in value. However, real money currency, Abathur is normally a $10 character, has been dropped to 5. This also applies for skins. Again, the same thing. You can only use, you can't use gold for skins, so that only applies to real money as well. So if you wanted the Glam Metal Elite Tauren Chieftain and rock it out, you could do it for 374 this week. Lastly, one of the things that they included recently, I probably have talked about this before, but I'd mention it again, is the stim packs. They have a 7 and 30-day variety. They both do the exact same thing. The only difference is the duration and time. And stim packs will increase your gold by 100% and your experience by 150. So if you want to power level a character you don't play with too often, stim packs are a great way to do it. Anyways, just wanted to give up a little bit of my impressions and overview on the new interface for Heroes of the Storm. I think this game is coming along very well, and I'm looking forward to see what cool features they add in a later update. As always, stay tuned to FilmGamesEtc.com. I'll post a link in the description box below. Go on and check out the site. It's a great site. We're trying to stand up our YouTube presence, so expect more videos from me soon. Until then, take care.